Hi everybody, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling a lot better today. So we're gonna do our Teach Me Miss Litchi section. So the main reason why we're doing this today is because if you were here for any of the other blazblue streams, you might have recalled that at the beginning I said, "Oh, remember this term? We're gonna learn about it later," and it happened a lot. Well, I never actually got the chance to explain Sorry, let me try that again. I never got the chance to explain anything because the game just didn't explain anything. So I just look like a fool. Well,
time to learn from Booby Lady.
Yes, it's time to learn from Booby Lady, because if I recall correctly, the Teach Me Miss Litchi sections basically go over exactly that. All the background terminology and stuff, we're gonna finally go over and we're gonna learn. So, let's do this thing. I have no idea how long it's gonna take, because I have no idea how many, I have no idea how many Teach Me Miss Litchi sections there are, but there should be enough to get us through. We should be able to, you should have a pretty good understanding of what the blazblue world
Flareon.
is. No. Wait.
Hey guys, did you know that in terms of human companionship, Flareon is objectively the most huggable Pokemon? While their maximum temperature is likely too much for most, they are capable of controlling it, so they can set themselves to the perfect temperature for you. Along with that, they have a lot of fluff, making them undeniably incredibly soft to touch. But that's not all, they have a very respectable special defense stat of 110, which means that they are likely very calm and resistant to emotional damage because of this. If you have a bad day, you can vent it while hugging it, and it won't mind. It can make itself even more endearing with moves like Charm and Baby Doll Eyes, ensuring that you never have a prolonged bout of depression ever again. Thank you, Flareon.
Thank you, Flareon, for distracting us. We got blazblue on the mind, and I'm excited. Let's do this thing.
Teach me, Miss Litchi.
Oh fuck, what's the start button? There, it's that button. The Three Stooges. I don't know what this one's it's gonna be about the main characters, Rognijin and Noel. Yep. That's fitting.
Okay, all done. But
Or these three. That's interesting. In a clinic in District 19 of Orient Town, Litchi has just finished putting a bandage on a young squirrel girl. It is a peaceful afternoon. All her patients that morning were old men and women. The girl she's just finished bandaging is much younger.
Thank you very much.
She grins and gives Litchi a deep bow, her tail flipping up over her back and her ears pointing almost straight down.
Youth is no excuse for recklessness, okay? Yes, ma'am. I'll be more careful from now on.
She shows no sign of comprehension and just scratches her nose. Her friend Tsubaki grabs her by the shoulder and gives her a friendly shake.
You should listen to her, Makoto. You're always pushing yourself too hard. Stop it. Oh, come on. This is hardly the time to be blushing.
She sighed. The girl was just relieved her injury wasn't serious. Her friend didn't think she was looking at the situation appropriately.
Why on earth did you do a thing like that?
Let me explain what she's talking about. That day, the three girls, now in Litchi's clinic, had headed for District 19's most famous Chinese restaurant, each one of them clutching a flyer with a tempting offer. The girls were heading to the restaurant to take on the challenge written in the flyer. Eat over 2,000 pounds of food. What the fuck? They ate boiled gyoza, spring rolls, meat buns, spicy shrimp, and much, much, much more. And then finished off with desserts. Now, let's get back to the story.
Well, I'd eaten a whole lot, so I figured I'd just burn those calories away.
2,000 pounds? Someone called go get you, right?
Well, okay, I can understand that, but climbing a tree? Isn't there a better way to burn calories? Tree climbing is so dangerous.
Tsubaki, she is a squirrel after all. Tsubaki sighs. She's a straight-A student and the daughter of an important noble family. Raised as a child of privilege, she tries to live her life as an example to others. Makoto, on the other hand, is a simple, energetic girl. She rarely thinks anything through, and her often childlike behavior puts her at odds with Tsubaki frequently. But whatever she might lack in intellectual sophistication, she makes up for with physical strength and dexterity. Climbing the tree by the side of the road was no trouble at all. She chose the thickest branch she could find to swing off of. Things were going pretty well.
Well, how could I have known the branch would break?
Because you just ate 2,000 pounds of food. You're fat. You're a fat ass. Until, with a loud crack, the branch broke just as Makoto was in the middle of a huge swing. Even in midair, Makoto had excellent reflexes. In an instant, she had her balance back and was preparing to land, but a child was standing right where she hoped to land. Carl, no! Sorry, force of habit. It might not have been Carl. At the last moment, she twisted her body out of the way, avoiding the child, but landed hard on her ankle, twisting it.
You are unbelievable.
Silly Makoto. Makoto was too preoccupied with someone else to hear the sarcasm in Tsubaki's voice.
What about you, Noelle?
The girl named Noelle snaps out of her daydream with a gasp and looks up at Makoto. This girl, Noelle Vermilion, is unquestionably a classmate of Makoto and Tsubaki. No matter how you look at it, her body doesn't look like she's even half as old as the other two, despite the fact that they're all the same age. Just to make things clear, room for growth and growth potential are not synonymous. Now, let's get back to the story.
Makoto? What are you whispering about?
Makoto whispers too, but even her whisper is loud.
How can I be like Miss Litchi?
The boobs?
What?
Yep, there it is. At first, Makoto had no idea what Noelle was talking about, until she followed her friend's gaze to Litchi's breast. What the fuck? I thought this was gonna be educational. We're just talking about boobs again!
I don't know. Why don't you ask her yourself? Huh? No. I can't possibly do that.
I can do that. Litchi with a
Huh?
Litchi doesn't understand why the two girls are staring at her and whispering.
What are your friends up to?
Adolescent drama, I imagine.
Correct! Not satisfied with her answer, Litchi looks at Noelle and Makoto again, deep in thought.
That's it. I knew there was something.
The three girls look at Litchi, startled by the sound of her voice.
Why are you girls dressed like that?
They're in the NOL Academy uniform.
Aren't you girls from the library?
We're students from the military academy. Right. What she said.
But I could have sworn you were...
Shut up!
Huh? What happened?
How did you turn out the lights? Oh.
Hey, booby lady. Tao's here to study.
Hi, Tao.
Oh my goodness, I lost track of the time.
Yeah, I'm here to study too.
That was close.
Women always want to look young. Of course, we've got some pictures that show they don't.
So that's about it. I'm trying very hard to help turn Tao into a distinguished vigilante. So I'm making her study all sorts of things.
I really like this Tao Kaka loop. Eating loop. She's just chewing. She's just munching.
Yep. I'm in the middle of studying to be a great vigilante.
Studying to be a vigilante?
Noelle looks confused.
Oh, yeah. I heard the test to become a vigilante is very, very hard.
There's a test for that?
Really? I heard only the top 20% of the people who graduate the military academy even pass the test.
You have to go to the military academy for that?
What? Are you serious? Knock it off, Makoto. There's no test to become a vigilante, Noelle. You need to stop letting Makoto fool you like that.
You got me too, not gonna lie.
So, there's no test?
Makoto! Well, we shouldn't get in their way. Can you walk, Makoto? Yeah, I think I'm okay.
Makoto tilts her head to the side and ponders.
Hey, she treated me for free, so why don't we help Tao study to show our thanks?
I don't remember saying it was free.
How about it, Tao? Sure, I don't mind. Okay, then it's a deal. Makoto, you're always so pushy.
What kind of studying are you doing?
Today's theme is, I forgot.
I forgot to.
It's what kind of world do we live in?
That's a interesting topic.
Teach me, Tsubaki.
Why is everyone looking at me?
Because you have the best grades, Tsubaki. My grandma says the person with the best grades should be the person who teaches.
Agreed.
Oh, fine. Well then,
Can they even hear me?
No. What's a hierarchical city? Okay, there we go. That's a good starting point.
okay then. All right, what's the name of the city where you and Miss Litchi live?
I don't know. This is no good.
Wow, she's dumber than I thought. Oh well. Okay, Tao, this city, the city where BlazBlue takes place, is called Kagutsuchi.
Oh ho, Kanazuchi.
No.
No. Kagutsuchi. Officially, it's known as the 13th hierarchical city of Kagutsuchi.
I'm just looking at the way they sounded out Kagutsuchi. Because that's not really a good way to do it at all. It's Kagutsuchi. They did Kagutsuchi. Whatever, close enough.
Oh. I guess I should make a note of that.
Noelle, you didn't know that?
She's not very bright.
Of course not.
13th hierarchically Cal City? That's a lot of big words. What does it mean?
It seems pretty clear to me. It means it's the 13th hierarchical city.
What about the other hierarchical cities?
Did you know that we live in the hierarchical cities because of the Dark War?
Oh, good. Are we gonna go over the Dark War? Because that's pretty important. I haven't mentioned it at all this whole game, but there's an entire war that events take place in, and it's very important.
Meow? But Tao lives on the ground.
What?
She is from the Kaka clan. Their, species can survive very high concentrations of seether.
I see. All right, moving on. During the Dark War, mankind developed the Ars Magus to defeat the Black Beast. The Ars Magus consumes seether, sort of like a kind of fuel.
Yep, good. That's like multi. I think this is the first time that the Black Beast has been mentioned in the game, aside from when I mentioned it. Very important, very important. We'll learn more about it soon.
Miss Litchi can teach you how the Ars Magus works and how to use it some other time. Anyway, during the war, the Black Beast spread seether all over the world. The reasons were unknown, but the Black Beast could only operate within this seether.
Meow?
The Black Beast's power was overwhelming, so mankind tried to do everything they could to eliminate the seether. They probably thought it would be safer and easier than fighting the beast directly. However, mankind failed at even that. After a while, the 6 heroes appeared, and the situation took a turn. That's how it's written in any textbook.
6 heroes taught mankind the secrets of Magus. It's just magic. It's straight up magic. And from there, humans invented machinery that can utilize the seether as a source of energy.
After humans figured out how to use the Armagus, they fought alongside the 6 heroes and defeated the Black Beast. But after that happened, the surface of the planet was covered in seether.
What?
In small doses, seether is harmless to humans. But in large quantities, it has very negative side effects.
It can straight up kill you.
I get it! That's why humans live in high elevation places.
Wow, Tao, that was surprisingly intelligent.
Right. Humans were forced to move to high altitude areas and create cities there. That is where the hierarchical cities come from.
I see. And now I'm one step closer to the ultimate vigilante.
One step of many. What's seether? Okay, we just had seether thrown around a lot in an explanation, but now we get to learn what it really is. How does Hakumen fit into this when his present is the result of time travel? Is it because of him existing outside of time? Yes. He is one of the 6 heroes, and that straight up means that Hakumen existed in the world before Jin existed in the world. Don't and more importantly, there's no like, there isn't any like original timeline where Hakumen didn't exist. He's just always been there because he exists in the boundary. Don't worry, it gets even weirder.
1 step, 2 step, 3 step. What were we talking about again? Give me large juicy meat meow.
Oh, that sounds so good. 1 week later.
Interesting.
Oh, my goodness. Tao is reading a book.
It's upside down.
Hell must be rather chilly right about now. What book have you got there, Hey! You're holding it upside down!
What? Oops.
Let's see. Seether for Idiots. Tao, are you interested in Seether?
Yep. I want to use 10 billion times the normal Seether and become Super Tao Kaka.
Tao, that'll kill you!
Goodness. Tao, Seether doesn't work like that.
Huh? So Seether isn't another word for MP?
It's not, man.
Oh my! Where on earth did you hear about something like that? Children these days. Okay, I'll tell you the difference between MP and Seether. Seether is a substance that's floating around in the air all the time. It's everywhere, but you can't see it or smell it. When you use the Ars Magus, you draw Seether out of the environment to power it. But there's only so much Seether floating around in a given area. If you suck up all of it for your Ars Magus, then you'll have to wait a while for it to replenish.
I've never used Seether or Ars Mags before.
It's Ars Magus, Tao, and actually you have. You know that powerful attack you do with your hidden claws? You might not know it, but when you do that attack, you're consuming Seether.
Whoa! I didn't know that.
It takes most people a lot of study to learn to harness the power of Seether. You must have an inborn aptitude for it.
Oh, I'm a natural.
Good job, Tao.
Although there's only a fixed amount of Seether in any given area, some people can perform Ars Magus with less Seether.
Yeah?
Well, let's say there are 100 units of Seether in the air here. You perform a certain Ars and it consumes 10 units of that Seether. However, if I perform the same Ars, I consume 20 units of Seether.
Odd that most of the lore of this game is behind the bonuses, but they changed this with a glossary in future games. Yeah, I mean, this was the first game, so they were still figuring things out. Which is why most of the lore explanation comes in these segments. But hey, I'm actually impressed with these so far. There's actually quite a lot of work put into them. And don't worry, Teach Me Miss Litchi returns in, I think at least the next game. But then at some point it changes over
Milk.
to... Ow. But at some point it changes over to Teach Me Professor Kokonoe.
That would mean that you could use more Ars than me, since yours wouldn't consume as much Seether. You see? Using Seether more effectively is called the proper use of Ars Magus. Do you get it?
Do you get it? Oh.
I sorta.
Are you sure?
Yeah! I'm gonna use the Seether properly and become Super Ultra Tao Kaka Deluxe!
Super Ultra? Look, Tao, you have to be careful. Seether is very dangerous. It's not good to be dependent on it.
What?
Goodness, Tao. Do you remember what Tsubaki told you last week? Humans can't live in places where there's heavy Seether concentration. If you get too much of it in your system, you become addicted to it and your body starts to deteriorate.
Whoa! That sounds scary. I'll be sure not to touch it.
It's all over the place, Tao.
Unfortunately, during the Dark War, most organisms were tainted with Seether. After all, it was everywhere. It made a lot of people and animals sick. Except for one species. People don't last long outside of the
Kokonoe,
cities,
you say?
which is
When
why
does
we've
she
seen
become
so
my
many young
teacher?
library soldiers. They usually don't last long enough to get old.
I believe at least... I think in Chrono Phantasma we start getting the Kokonoe teaches us. Maybe what, but Tab may not have the ability to think. She can think a little bit, just not much. And not a lot at any given moment. She's got about, like, 3 seconds of thought before her 3 seconds or 3 steps of thought before she's just completely sidetracked.
Uh-huh.
Do you understand how dangerous Seether is? Ignorance will only lead to more sadness.
Roger that.
So yeah, Seether is basically it's like a poisonous gas that can also be used as a fuel source.
Hello? We came back to visit you, Ms. Litchi. Sorry for bursting in on you again.
Hello.
Why, hello, girls. I don't have any examinations this afternoon, so feel free to stay as long as you'd like.
Yeah, stay as long as you like. Hey, look who's here. It's Tao. Aren't you just adorable? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
My entire chat when Tao is on screen. Ether's basically magical radiation. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Furry tail girl. Your tail's fluffy today, too. Furry, 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 furry. Moo. You two are like animals.
Well, yes. Noelle ships it.
Why aren't you in the Kaka clan, furry girl? Huh? Tao, you don't know about human likes?
Human likes?
She almost never leaves the village. Maybe you can explain it to her?
Of course. Anything for you, Ms. Litchi. Study time!
But Miss Litchi, they're animals. You sound insane.
What are you talking about? You sound insane.
Well,
Hi, Soon.
first you gotta understand the idea of different species.
Okay, here's the beast skin explanation.
Hat hat hat.
Species? What species?
Well, I guess if you were to put it simply, different species are like different people. They look different or have different abilities.
I see. There are lots of human-like and beastman species. You're one of those, Tao.
She's a very complicated one of those, but she is one of those.
So I'm special?
In every sense of the word, Tao.
Yeah, I like that word. Special. I'm gonna call myself that. So are they from two different species?
Here's why BlazBlue justifies the existence of furries in its universe. Yeah, pretty much.
Huh? Oh, Tsubaki and Noelle? No. They're both humans. What?
Well,
But their boobs
well,
look totally different.
technically Noelle isn't a human, but we'll get to that at some other point. No, Tao, you can't. Humans are not defined by their boobs.
What the? That's a little different. In the Kaka clan, you have different types of cats, right? Like tabbies or short hairs? Humans are just like that. Just because you dress differently or have weird colored hair doesn't make you another species, right? Oh, I get it. So it doesn't matter how small your boobs are. Noelle. It doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter.
Also, people can be different even within a species based on job, social standing, all sorts of things. Here in Kagutsuchi, for instance, you've got all kinds of different people.
Lychee, you just put up PNGs of the various stages in the game.
Don't worry, Noelle. At least you're a main character.
Oh, I know that place! The librarium is at the top of the city so that it can watch over everyone.
Remember, they're called hierarchical cities.
The top half of the city is where nobles and high-class people live. Normal, middle, and lower-class civilians live in the bottom half of the city. Oh, so I'm a civilian.
Sort of.
Well, actually, your clan was already living here, and the humans just built Kagutsuchi on top of your village. So your position in society is a little different.
This is so informative.
These days, people can be real jerks about where you were born or what species you are. I really hate watching people fight over it. I'm from the Yayoi family, but what Makoto was saying is true. It's not like I can really hide my tail, so it can be a real pain sometimes.
Your tail is beautiful. You shouldn't have to hide it.
Oh, Noelle, you are such a sweetheart. That's why I like you so much.
Makoto, stop it! That hurts!
Meow, me too, me too.
Well, I think that about does it for today's lesson. Thank you for your help, Makoto.
No problem. I'm honored that you're happy for something like this.
Okay, Tao. Let's make some meat buns to celebrate all your hard work today.
Yay! I'll help! Hey, we'll help too!
Handmade meat buns, huh?
Hey, are you guys gonna eat again?
Of course!
Yeah.
I think I'll pass this time. I can't believe them. We just ate.
Slurp!
She just said slurp. Didn't make a slurp sound effect at all. She just said slurp. Okay. The shorty and the hard guy. The shorty and the hard guy? Is this Jubei and Hakumen? Because Hakumen's in the armor? Or is it Tager? Because it's fucking Tager.
Teach me, Miss Litchi.
You know, that tracks too. It was a peaceful summer day. A great day to relax and kick back. Orient Town, 19th District. Litchi Fei Ling's clinic. Litchi had run into a friend earlier and brought him back to her clinic for a chat.
Hey, booby lady, Tao's here!
Kaka clan warrior Tao Kaka bursts through the door of the clinic. She's been studying at Litchi's clinic for the past several days to become a full-fledged vigilante.
Good morning, Tao. You're out early today.
Oh, who's the little guy?
He's just a little guy. Tao Kaka looks intently at the boy sitting in Litchi's clinic.
His name is Carl. He's a vigilante.
Oh, I see. Nice to meet you.
I think we've met before. You don't remember?
He does not remember.
Well, nice to meet you. My name is Carl Clover. I may not look it, but I'm a vigilante.
I see. So you're a real vigilante. You're doing pretty good for a little guy.
I bumped into him when I was shopping earlier. I told him I was teaching you about being a vigilante, and he volunteered to help with your lessons.
What's he going to teach about Nox Nectorises?
That's correct. If I'm good enough, then I'd love to help out. You want to know what it takes to be a vigilante, right?
Oh, I see. How nice of you.
Why is Tao acting like she's better than him?
Because she's taller than him. her species is like the aliens in Invader Zim. The only thing special about the higher-ups is that they're taller.
Who's this lady?
Oh, this is my sister Ada.
I see. It must be hard to be that hard. My body's all soft. See?
Whoa. Tao Kaka leaps across the room, jumping from wall to wall and contorting her body into impossible shapes. It's impressive, but somehow terrifying.
Wow, you are soft.
Carl, stay away from the weird lady. Carl frankly reveals his thoughts. Tao Kaka delightfully continues her dance.
Let's not get off on tangents. Carl, why don't you start by teaching Tao the fundamentals of being a vigilante?
Sure thing.
Let's go! I'll be the bestest vigilante ever!
What's a vigilante?
All right, let's begin. First of all,
What's a vigilante?
that's a very straightforward question. Aren't you a vigilante?
Yeah, well, I'm still new. I want money, but I don't even know what a vigilante is.
Well, let's start with a definition then. I guess the simplest way to put it is that a vigilante is someone who chases after
Ori
criminals.
hearing this purring drift into his ears. Do hats have ears?
Don't ask too many questions.
So, if there's somebody I don't like, I can beat the crap out of them?
No, that's not really what a vigilante does. If you're a vigilante, you capture people who are wanted by the librarian and turn them in for money. Don't get the wrong idea, though.
We're not bounty hunters, though I guess the job description is kind of similar.
And you're pretty much just bounty hunters.
Oh.
It's a risky job, so you might die in the line of duty. But if you survive, the rewards are pretty significant.
Rewards?
You know, money.
What?
Carl, please don't say things like that. You'll just excite her.
Yes, I suppose so. Well, Miss Kitty, that was just an example.
So you want lots of money too?
I have my own reasons. Some people do just want money, but not me. Isn't that right, sis?
No, not me. I have far more noble goals than that. Carl actually does, kind of.
She agrees.
I'm gonna be a vigilante. I'll make whole piles of money.
She's so innocent.
Say, Carl, is it true that anyone can become a vigilante?
Yes, I suppose so.
Really? No test or forms to sign?
I mean,
Well, a vigilante just captures wanted people and brings them to the librarium. It's not really an official position or anything like that.
Carl claims to be noble while picking fights with strangers because his feelings get hurt so often. I mean, he's trying to turn his sister back into a regular human for reasons that we are not fully aware of yet as viewers. That's a pretty noble goal, all things considered, right?
So I could tell people I'm a doctor, but I'm also a vigilante on the side. And would that make sense? I mean, hypothetically speaking, of course.
Of course.
I see.
I think Litchi's gonna choke a motherfucker out for money.
Well, I suppose there's a sort of informal agreement between the librarian and vigilantes. Sort of a promise to share information. Although it's pretty one-sided. The librarian has all the power, but it does come in handy from time to time.
So when they say jump, you say how high?
Tao is already asleep. Like, the librarian was mentioned, and she's like, I'm out.
Yes, or you'll have a lot of trouble earning a living.
Such a strong will in one so young. Hey, why are you asleep, Tao? What good is it if you sleep through the lesson?
They're an interesting bunch, aren't they, sis?
Little guy's stories are so dull and stiff. I want to do something fun.
Me too, Tao.
Huh? Fun? What should I do, sis?
Come on, short stuff. I'm waiting. So what do? Songs? Impressions?
Not really.
Then do some impressions. How about you start with a bunny person?
Bunny person? What are you talking about? Do you know, sis?
I think she means Rachel.
Carl doesn't even know who Rachel is.
Ah, Miss Rachel. Well, I've never talked to her, so I don't know if it'll be any good, but here goes.
He won't admit it, but he actually kind of wants to try impersonating Rachel. Oh boy, this'll be fun.
I would like to drink some tea. Valkenhayn, go pour me some.
Boo!
Oh,
Wow, you're pretty good.
I like you, little guy.
Thank you very much. They liked it, sis.
All right, that's it for today's lesson. Thank you for your help, Carl. Let's make you some meat buns as a treat for your hard work, Tao.
Oh, I'll help.
Well then, I guess we'll be on our way.
Oh? But Carl, we're making some for you, too.
Oh, no. I don't want to be a nuisance.
It's no problem at all. Just think of it as a thanks for your help.
How's I like you, little guy needs to play every time we see the guy from now on. I could set that up as a trigger word.
Well then, I guess I'll take one. We can stay for a little while, right, sis?
That's it? That's all Carl gets is one little tidbit on vigilantes, which is not even like a strictly blazblue thing. That's just kind of okay. Slacker 0, good guy 1. So this sounds like it's Ragna. Do you like that?
Miss Litchi.
Oh god, it's Ragna and Jin, isn't it? Oh no.
Take care.
Litchi has just finished examining her last patient for the day. It's a perfectly normal day.
Tao should be here any minute now.
Litchi props her chin on her hand and looks at the clock. She tries to tell herself that Tao Kaka is actually learning something.
Is that her?
Hi, Ragna. Litchi hears the sound of the door open and turns toward it. But the person who walks into the clinic is not who she expects.
Excuse me, Miss Doctor. Think you can take a look at me real quick?
The one, the only, Grim Reaper, Ragna the Blood Edge, the man with the highest price on his head that the world has ever seen.
Ah, Mr. Grim Reaper, what brings you... Reaper!
What's up with this lady? I got hurt. This is a clinic, right?
Yes, but... I guess he's just here because he got hurt. There you go. I've stopped the bleeding and your cut isn't too deep, so you should be fine.
She finishes patching him up and taps the wound gently.
Ow! Don't touch it!
Well, if you're healthy enough to yell like that, I think you'll be fine.
What kind of bedside manner is that? Whatever. Thank you.
No problem. It's my job.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to ask you something.
What is it? Oh,
Well, it feels like my defense is really low, and,
Defense?
oh, don't worry about that. There are all sorts of people out there much weaker than you. Why take that ninja, Chibza?
I get it. Guilty Gear reference. Chip Zanif, the ninja character in Guilty Gear. He's got the lowest health in that game, so he dies quickly. In BlazBlue, Ragna has very low health to make up for the fact that with his drive attack, he can life steal, so he can get health back. That's the joke. I've explained the joke for you. I've ruined the joke. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm here, booby lady.
Tao, you're late.
Sorry, I forgot where your house was, so I got lost.
So did you just burst into other people's houses saying that exact same thing just in case you got the right house?
How on earth
I
did
could
she
see her
get
doing
lost?
that.
She's been here hundreds of times.
But I asked a really nice guy how to get to Booby Lady's clinic, and he showed me how to get here.
Well, that was certainly nice of him. Did you say thank you?
Yeah, I said he could have one of my meat buns. Just one, though. He's waiting outside.
I think he might have gotten the wrong impression.
One of your... Oh, goodness, Tao. I hope you haven't caused him too much trouble.
I'll bring him in.
I am here, booby lady. Oh, this is just Patrick. Next place then.
Hey, let go of me! I don't want any meat butt.
Jim just got dragged here.
Huh? Hey, brother, it's you!
Oh no.
oh, jeez, give me a break.
Who'd have thought I'd run into you in a shithole clinic like this? I swear it's gotta be fate.
Shithole clinic? Well, I never.
Ew, he's kinda gross.
Quiet, Tao. I think they're a little crazy. We should probably just leave them alone.
Look, I'm sorry, but I've got some errands to run. Just put that on my tab, okay?
What kind of clinic lets you run up a tab?
Ragna makes a break for it, but Jin blocks him.
Miss
Hold
Litchi is
on,
gonna
brother,
train
we
to
haven't
become an
seen each other in
assassin
so
now.
long.
Just like she can throw hands. She's strong enough. Like how the guy knew exactly who Tao was referring to when he said booby lady. Uh-huh.
I know this place is kind of shabby, but how about we have a little fun?
Jin, no. Jin seems to be enjoying himself a little too much. With a sickening grin, he draws his beloved sword Yukianasa. The soft scrape of metal against metal echoes through the clinic.
Shabby? Shithole? What a jerk!
I guess age and experience haven't made you any less of a prick. Fine, I'll play with you, but only for a little while.
Don't indulge him. Ragna hefts the massive slab of metal he calls a sword and glares at Jin. Suddenly, the tension in the room is almost thick enough to cut. The two men stare at each other, waiting for the other to make the first move.
Meow? You guys gonna fight? I wanna fight too.
Hey! Knock it off, you kids! This is a clinic. I won't allow any sort of fighting in here.
Kids? You watch your tongue, lady, or I might have to cut it off.
I'm trying to remember, like, the canon ages of all the characters. I think Ragnar and Jin are maybe barely in their 20s.
Tao, no fighting! You're here to study!
Oh, yeah. I came here to study. Today's topic is about gnolls.
Slides
right?
into seat and hides under desk.
Wait, did you say NOL?
It was not something Jin had expected. A creature like Tauka could ask about.
Yup. Tao is training to be a great vigilante, so I need to learn all about the gnoll.
Tell us about the
What, you think
gnoll.
you're gonna figure out the library? Good luck, kid.
Why was Ragnar interested as
A
well?
peasant like you can't even begin to understand the librarium.
Your uniform. You're from the librarium, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Do you think you could teach Tao about it?
Huh. That's ridiculous.
Oh, what? You don't have the...
might be
You're not
able to
up
learn
the
something
up the
useful.
stuff?
You know, I'd kind of like to hear about the library too.
Oh, brother.
Don't say that.
Well, I didn't want to, but it looks like I have no choice.
Stop. Stop talking like that.
Looks like I managed to avert bloodshed. This time.
What's the Novus Orbis Librarium? Finally! I was waiting for them for someone to explain the NOL at some point throughout, like, the entire game.
All right. First of all, everyone refers to us as the NOL, but that actually stands for Norvis Orbis Librarium.
Knobs Librarium? No. Novus Biz... No. Oh. That name is too long. Tao can't say it. It sucks.
So true.
You don't really need to know the whole name, Tao. Nobody really calls it that.
We're the world's largest single organization. We keep track of all information everywhere.
Information? Keep track? BlazBlue lingo?
Well, you can kind of think of them as a worldwide police force. A lot of people just call them the library.
Although we don't like that name.
Come on, isn't that a bit easier to say? Novus Orbis Librarium is quite a mouthful.
Yeah, you tell them.
That's cold, brother.
Okay, maybe don't.
Meow. Library? World police? Well, that No Bugs Librarium doesn't make any sense.
That's because you're not saying it right.
But why is it called the library? Police don't have books.
Well,
Police can't read.
that has to do with the history of the NOL. A long time ago, the Black Beast attacked our world, and everyone fought as one against it. That battle is known as the Dark War. That was when people developed the Ars Magus and used it to fight back. Remember the lesson about the Ars Magus?
Why is Jin still doing that with his eyes?
Yeah, 100%, all the way.
Okay. Anyway, the people who figured out the Ars Magus made the first grimoire so that anyone could use them.
Grimoire! I know that one.
The NOL developed a number of grimoires during the Dark War. With those books, they were able to defeat the Black Beast. After the war ended, the NOL decided they should keep the grimoires and control who had access to them. They claimed it was to keep the grimoires safe. But after a while, people started to resent them for their tight control over the only thing that would let anyone use the Ars Magus. Eventually, Librarium was shorted to Library. It's not meant to be a friendly nickname.
Watch your mouth, woman. I give you a chance to speak, and you start spouting this drivel.
Sounds like the truth to me.
Brother. Well, I suppose there are some people who see us as petty or monopolistic, but the NOL does not have a monopoly on the grimoires. Our purpose is to watch over and safeguard sources of dangerous power. If the grimoires were misused, the consequences would be dire.
In many ways, the NOL maintains balance in the world, and they do spend a lot of time rooting out and punishing real criminals. Of course, like any police force, they can often be pushy and alienated, and because much of their business happens behind closed doors, people tend to be suspicious of them.
I see. So basically, all the people at the NOL are bad.
No, that's really not the case. They may be a little too stern sometimes, but they're keeping balance in the world.
Who watches over the NOL to make sure they aren't corrupt themselves? You know, the NOL.
Many members of the NOL really care about protecting the cities and their citizens. Then again, that depends on the person. As a whole, they do tend to be a bit stubborn.
All right, I think I got the gist of it. The NOL are cops, and they help out, but they can be scary sometimes. So I should keep my eyes open for them, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's it for today's lesson. Okay, Tao, let's make meat buns as a treat.
Yippee!
I was hoping I'd hear something new about the library, but it was all crap I already knew. Well, I'm taking off then.
Oh, would you like to have some meat buns? We can make extra.
Take it, Ragna, you're homeless.
Sorry, lady, I don't have time to hang around. But if you don't mind, I'll take one for the road. Thanks for patching me up.
Brother, wait for me!
God damn it, Jin.
Meat buns are awesome!
That's good to hear. What was the deal with those young men?
Very fucked up family relationship. I'm so sorry. How many episodes are there? Just kidding. I hope there's more. This has been great so far. Sector 7. All right, Tager and
Teach me,
maybe
Miss Litchi.
Never change Dao.
Oh, hi, Kokonoe. Ah, Kokonoe. This is going to be a good one. Litchi's clinic, located in the 19th district of Orient Town, isn't very calm this morning. A couple of people from Sector 7 have come to visit. Before long, their discussion turns to Tager.
All of our tests have shown that Tager's mobility is seriously lacking.
You don't say.
I agree. But I don't see how we can improve his speed and keep his strength, defense,
Wife.
etc. within the desired parameters.
Don't let common sense hold you back, Litchi. It's a scientist's job to see through that mental morass.
I'm sorry, Professor, but trying to move someone of Tager's mass at those sorts of speeds, from a simple physics standpoint, it's... well, I just don't know how we do it.
Hold on there. I don't think my speed is that bad.
No, it is Tager.
I'd like him to be able to cross the screen in 30 frames.
No. Kokonoe begins mumbling incoherently to herself. She writes something down on a piece of paper, then erases it and writes something else. Then erases that, and, well, you got the idea.
I guess we'll just have to stick to a Vernier engine on his back, or his leg, or something. Not very original, though.
Hey, did you know Golurk can fly? No particular reason why I'm saying that.
Wait, Kokonoe. I weigh more than 550 kilograms. Just how powerful of a Vernier engine do you intend to build?
Come on, Tager. I know you're massed to 8 decimal places. You don't need to remind me how fat you are. Besides, developing a compact, high output like that is any scientist's dream.
What scientific organization is going to fund dreams?
Imagine trying to give the grappler chip speed. Oh, God! We're getting ahead of ourselves, but there's a game mode in Central Fiction that I think lets you do that. It's kind of funny. I forget what it's called, though. But it's a pretty fun game mode. We'll have to try it out sometime.
Hey, booby lady, listen up! Today this kitty person
What in the world is a kilogram? That's right.
Oh, good morning, Tao.
Meow. Who's this huge guy and this tail lady?
I thought you said tall lady, and I was going to be like, I don't remember how tall Kokonoe is. I think she's just average height.
Oh, this is Dr. Kokonoe. She's a scientist. The big fellow is Tager. I guess you can consider Kokonoe his creator.
Oh, a scientist? Wow! She made the big guy? That's awesome!
Ah, the girl from the Kaka clan. She seems a little simple, but she does seem to be a good judge of character. What's your name?
Isn't Kokonoe evil or something? Nope. The exact opposite, actually. She's one of the goodest people in this entire series. Spoiler alert. She's just a bit of an asshole.
I'm Tao. I'm Tao Kaka.
Tao Kaka. You're quite fast. Not very powerful, though. Would you like me to fix you up a bit?
Fix? But Tao isn't broken.
Despite her protests, for some reason, Tao Kaka still seems happy about the idea. Strange for a cat who want to be fixed, though. No! No!
I think with a little work, I could improve your speed and power. Maybe hydraulics or microservos.
Oh, so I'll be stronger.
I think I'll call you Mecha Kaka. Pretty cool, huh?
Wait! Why would my name change?
Well, you need a name that fits you. New person, new name.
No way! I like being Tao. Tao is an awesome name.
Oh, how unfortunate. Looks like we'll never see eye to eye then.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you think of them, Litchi?
What do you mean, what do I think of them? They're more alike than they seem. There's only a thin line between genius and Tao.
I agree.
So, Tao is studying to be a vigilante?
Yeah, I'm gonna be the best vigilante ever. Are you a vigilante, tail lady?
I'm a scientist at Sector 7. I introduced myself to you earlier.
Oh, right. I can say this. So, because if you recall, Cow Kaka, right? Jubei mentioned, or it was either Litchi or Jubei, in one of their stories, the Kaka clan was basically revealed to be genetic clones of Jubei. And we know through, I think it was Tager's story, that Kokanoe is Jubei's daughter. So that means that Tao here and Kokanoe are siblings in a way? Do with that info what you will.
Sector 7? I sorta heard of it.
Tager, Kokanoe, and I are all part of
Kokano's
Sector
ability to be a
7.
wife does not
Well,
stop her from being a
actually,
cat.
I used to be.
Distant siblings, something like that.
Wow, that's so cool! Did you get a lot of meat buns for joining?
Meat buns have nothing to do with this.
Oh, Tao Kaka, are you interested in Sector 7?
Yeah, I'm really interested.
I see. Do you want to join Sector 7?
Hey, Professor, what do you think you're doing? She's just a kid. Stop trying to recruit her.
What are you trying to pull, Kokanoe?
What? You don't want her to join?
No, I don't. Tao doesn't know anything about Sector 7. She's just excited because it's something new.
Well, then why don't you explain it to her?
Kokanoe doesn't seem very happy about being rejected so quickly. She glares at Litchi, then resigns herself to the refusal. Litchi and Tager share a glance and a sigh.
Well, I guess Sector 7 is something she'll need to learn about eventually. I am trying to teach her what the world is like, after all. Would you do the honors, Tager?
Are you sure, Litchi? I don't think a vigilante really needs to know about Sector 7.
Well, this section is called What's Sector 7, so...
Yeah, just casually break the fourth wall. Fuck it, who cares?
Being an adult is complicated. All right, then. Let's begin.
All right, let's start out with something easy. What's Sector 7?
Well, it's complicated. And most of what we do is classified, so I can't really...
You're as stubborn as always, you big pile of scrap. You know what Sector 7 is. Just explain it to her. And use small words.
That was kind of mean, Professor.
Oh, okay. Well, first let's touch on Sector 7's politics.
Uh-oh.
Politics? Awesome! Is that a new type of boobies?
Kokanoe, stop snacking and help me out here.
Huh? You're giving up already? My goodness. Litchi, what is this?
Oh, Linhua picked those up the other day.
I see. They're incredible.
I guess I should have had her buy some more.
Looks like I'm on my own. All right. You've heard of the NOL, haven't you? The library?
Yeah, I just learned all about them.
Sector 7 is the opposite of the library.
I see.
Where they use the Ars Magus, we use science and technology.
Science?
How do I put it? We can do a lot of the things they can, but without using Seether. To do those things without Seether, that's science. I guess. Does that make sense?
Meow? I don't get it. Like, what can you do?
Let me give you a little demonstration. Tager, stand up.
Huh? What?
Okay, point your arm at that open window. Now fire.
Oh no!
And clicky.
Rocket punch!
His arms flew off! Wow! 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 That's so cool!
Kokanoe, when did you install this?
Oh, a little bit ago. It's an interesting idea, but it doesn't work very well on the arms. I'm thinking of moving it. Maybe putting it on your chest. Or your...
Gigantic Tiger!
No, don't do Kokonoi!
I really don't think that's necessary, Kokonoi. I don't need that kind of, enhancement.
There, you see, Tao? The power of science. Even you should be able to comprehend this demonstration.
Wow! That's so crazy! If everybody used science, then the world would be awesome!
Unfortunately,
Top-tier
only Sector
animation that
7
would melt a
really uses
RTX
and
1390
preserves
graphics
science
card.
in its most pure form.
Science requires a great deal of study to master, so you need intelligence and determination in quantities not everyone possesses. It also demands one understands the proper techniques and processes involved. And our energy sources are limited. Ars Magus just uses Seether, which is free, easy to use, and everywhere. It's not a surprise most people choose Ars Magus. Science is hard.
Yeah, I don't like hard things either. Science sucks. Sector 7 scientific ability is #1 in the world. I understand that much.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
But I'm good at it. So what's Sector 7 like?
That's an awfully abstract question.
I learned that the NOL is like the police.
Oh, that's what you mean. All right, I think I can explain that. The NOL is a multinational task force run by a central authoritarian leadership, right? Sector 7 is a small confederation of like-minded scientists.
You're using hard words on purpose, aren't you?
Not really.
Ugh. Watching you two is making me sick. Tager, you're worthless. I think I'll bolt your mouth shut in the next upgrade. All right, you little idiot, pay attention.
Meow, meow.
Here. Maybe this will get through to that pea-sized brain of yours. You get it?
Yeah, I guess so.
Good. That's all you need to know.
True. That pretty much sums it up.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good graph. That makes a lot of sense. The NOL, covered in blue, takes control over a majority of the world and is in a hierarchy, whereas Sector 7 is kind of underground and is just a coalition of scientists, so there's no structure. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Kokono's
I got it.
so good at graphs.
Well, most of
Is
it, I
this the
think.
power of science?
So,
Yes.
Pale Lady, what are you trying to do with science?
Alright, we're running ads on Twitch, so we're gonna take a quick BRB, and we're gonna be back in a second. And we're back.
What?
What?
Whoa, no beating around the bush with this one. There's no point trying to explain anything else to you.
True. It's not like anything we could tell you is going to help you out in any way.
Meow, meow, meow. You're
Cerno
hiding
perfect
something,
math
aren't
class
you?
time yay.
Yes.
Tao, I'm sure they're just doing their jobs. Don't be so nosy.
Besides, if we tell you much more, we'd give away all the juicy stuff.
Kokonoi, what do you have up your sleeve?
Oh, come on, Professor. Tell her a little more, please.
Tell me more.
Oh, fine. Fine. The NOL runs the whole planet, so it stands to reason their military is the best in the world. But they're not the only people out there interested in the fate of the world. Some people are actively rebelling, others are sitting on the sidelines waiting to see how things shake out. And there are others who operate more in the shadows and behind the scenes. They don't have a public face, but they're up to something. That's us.
Oh, so you're working under the table.
Phrasing.
I wouldn't put it like that. Still, it's not like I'm married to them or anything. I've got my own plans.
So you're gonna take on the library?
You're a lot more clever than you look, aren't you? No, I'm not. But you should look forward to what I am going to do. It'll be just about as exciting.
Phooey. Well, keep playing the game, everybody.
Tao, who are you talking to?
I think that pretty much wraps
Kokono
up
is
Sector
single
7.
then? She can marry me alongside Rachel.
He's also too old for you. Kokonoe is like 90 years old.
So what do you think, Tao? Are you still interested in Sector 7?
Nope.
Ugh. Then that concludes
Kokonoe's mom,
today's
though.
lesson.
We'll get there when we
Professor,
get there.
Tiger, thank you. All right, Tao. Let's make some meat buns as a reward for you finishing the lesson.
Yay! I'll help.
Come on, Tager, let's go. We got shit to do.
As usual, Kokonoe seems to be in a foul mood. With a final scowl, she's gone.
I wonder if we made the professor angry.
Don't worry about it. She's always in a bad mood.
Yes, I suppose that is true.
Well, I'll be on my way.
Dunk, 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 dunk. It's the girl out the door! Tager lumbers toward the door, but his body is so large he's forced to bow down a little to make it through. Litchi is reminded for a moment of the old customs of the country of Ikaruga.
Are the meat buns ready yet?
Okay, I'm coming.
Alright, who's next? Who have we not seen yet? Akuman? Jubei? Rachel? 6 Huos. Okay, this is gonna be... This should be Jubei and Hakuman.
Teach me, Miss Litchi.
Or Rachel. That also tracks.
It's almost time. Tao should be here any minute.
She looks up at the clock in her office. It's already 1:30 in the afternoon.
It's been so busy around here lately.
Litchi has had a long day. She lets her eyelids drift shut. But she's not going to get that rest. Nope, not today. Oh, hi, Rachel and Valkenheim. I guess Valkenheim also tracks.
Another unforeseen detour. What is this place?
There are so many things.
Shut up, G.
This place smells like a hospital. Curse my adorable, sensitive nose.
What the? Where did you come from? Who are you?
Litchi stares at the sudden visitors to her clinic, at a loss for words.
Do you live here?
Litchi realizes the girl is talking to her.
This is my clinic.
Clinic. Oh, yes. I suppose this is the sort of thing that passes for a hospital in the poorer quarters.
Wow.
It would appear we are in Orient Town, madam.
Valkenheim pulls out his pocket watch, examines it for a moment, and then leans over to whisper something in Rachel's ear.
If you're here for a checkup, please come around to the front.
All
I
right,
didn't think
wife.
I'd put up the open sign today.
Checkup. Oh my, no. There was an unexpected dimensional fluctuation during our teleportation hours, and we ended up here.
Dimensional. Teleportation. Who are you?
Oh dear, how very rude of us. My sincerest apologies. I am Valkenheim, butler to the Alucard
The bat
family.
has cat eyes.
The young lady at my side is Madame Rachel, the current head of the Alucard family.
Okay.
Our arduous travels have tired me out. Valkenheim, I desire tea.
Rachel doesn't even seem to acknowledge Litchi's presence in the room.
Yes, madam. Excuse me, madam. My mistress requires tea. Would you be so kind as to allow me access to your kitchen?
I don't have a kitchen, but you can get hot water over there.
Litchi is surprised to find herself answering his question. He is intimidating, sure, but there's something about his manner that's so polite and gracious that she can't bring herself to refuse. It's because he's a good boy.
Ah, very good, madam. If you will excuse me.
Valkenheim bows politely and excuses himself to the kitchen, but in a few seconds, he's back.
Oh my, Valkenheim. That was awfully fast.
Madam Rachel, we are undone. This house has neither tea settings nor tea leaves.
No!
I don't understand. Are you suggesting the owner of this house does not drink tea?
I do drink tea. I have oolong tea, pu'er tea, and jasmine tea leaves.
I'm afraid I've never heard of such common teas. I personally like Darjeeling and Assam tea, although I will settle for Earl Grey if I must.
Oh, if I must. Character in a different game that's played by the exact same actress, the exact same voice. I can't unhear her. Are you talking about Rachel, probably? Because you might be thinking... Well, I think a lot of... oh god, what's her name? Wendy Lee? She does Tiki and Fire Emblem? That might be what you're recognizing?
The princess is very choosy about her black teas.
Watch your mouth, Guy. I'm starting to think you like being punished.
Oh, he definitely does.
I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking.
None of my teas are black.
Not black tea? No, thank you. Clearly you do not share my refined palate.
Madam Rachel is most devoted to her black teas.
But oolong tea is good for your complexion. You should try it.
No, thank you.
Hey, movie lady.
Oh, hi, Jubei.
I'm back, and I brought a visitor.
Excuse me, ma'am.
The door slams open and Taokaka bursts through it. Behind her walks the strongest creature in the world, one of the legendary 6 heroes, Jubei.
Huh? You got visitors already, booby lady?
My word! I must say, I didn't think I should run into you again in a place like this.
Huh? Valkenheim. Well, ain't this a treat? Then that sweet young thing with you is the head of the family, unless I miss my guess.
Yes, Madam Rachel is the current head of the family.
I can see a certain resemblance, but she looks a mite kinder.
You must be joking.
Jubei of the 6 heroes? He's just a cat. I must say I'm a little disappointed. And who is that incessantly noisy girl?
The whole clone thing is Jubei basically Tao's dad. Would I need to ask him for permission to marry Tao? Basically, yeah. Although...
The divine British princess bunny vampire.
Yeah, although, And there's some more stuff about Jubei that's a little... We'll get into that later. Also, this is definitely non-canon because I'm like 90% certain that Rachel and Jubei have met long before this.
I think she's from that creepy little Kaka clan, darling.
I'm a soldier of the Kaka clan. I'm studying to be a vigilante.
Are you wearing a mask?
It would appear so.
Come to think of it, I don't know either.
Yeah?
I was passing through Orient Town when I bumped into this kid here. Ain't every day you see the Kaka clan outside of their village. She told me she was studying at this clinic here, so I figured I'd give it a look-see.
Okay, and what they were talking about with the mask thing with Tao's face is because, you know, obviously it looks like that. So, canonically, the Mori, the main writer of BlazBlue, has said that what the real face looks like is whatever you imagine it to be. They have no canon, like, actual face appearance. That black void is just kind of what their face looks like.
Ah, and so you decided to accompany her and find out what she was studying.
Right you are, friend.
Anyways, play with me, bunny lady.
Oh, goodness, no. What sort of vulgar woman do you take me for? Play with this bat. He's expendable.
Rachel yawns and looks over at E, clearly very unhappy.
How long do these people plan on staying? I have to change the subject.
Litchi sees her chance and tries to interrupt.
Tao, I think it's time we got started on our lesson for today.
Oh, yeah! I totally forgot about studying! Tao is gonna study now! Today, we're talking about the, Dark War, right?
Ah, the Dark War.
Do you know about the Dark War, Mr. Valkenhayn?
Ah, only a little. I believe that Jubei would know more than I.
That's technically not wrong.
Valkenhayn. And Litchi, that is your name, ma'am? How's about I tell little Taukaka here a few of my old war stories?
Oh, that would be wonderful. I know a little about the Dark War, but to hear about it straight from Jubei, one of the 6 heroes, well, how could I possibly compete with you? Besides, I must admit I'd love to hear some of your stories myself.
I'm curious how much they're going to actually talk about the Dark War here, because, like, I know a lot of the details become very relevant and important later, and they're also explained later, so I'm just curious how much they're going to say now.
All right. I figure she'd hear 'em someday, and today's as good a day as any.
Oh, thank you.
Rachel is busy prodding and stretching the unfortunate Gee.
I would be honored to listen to you while Miss Rachel is in repose.
All right, then.
The Dark War.
Taukaka, how much do you know about the Dark War?
All I know is the Catman did a really good job.
He sure did.
Well, I don't know about that. I done my part, but old Hakuman was the real star, not me.
Catman is friends with Mask Man?
That ain't what we're talking about right now. I reckon you know about the 6 heroes?
Yes.
Well, I figure I might as well start at the beginning then. Round about 100 years ago, the Black Beast showed up out of nowhere. The moment he showed up, everything went all to hell. And that there was the start of the Dark War.
Out of nowhere?
That's right. No one knew where the critter came from. But from the moment it showed up, all it seemed to care about was killing everything that lived.
Got you right in the nostalgia. Hell yeah, we love BlazBlue up in here.
His power was unlike anything anyone had ever seen. Weren't nobody what could stand up to him. Few countries tried using nuclear weapons, but it was like throwing pebbles at a bear.
Yes, canonically, the United States, which did exist in this game, used up all of their nuclear weapons on the Black Beast, and it didn't do a goddamn thing to it. Naturally, everybody shat themselves when they realized that.
Nuclear?
Ah. Yes, I suppose they haven't been in use for quite some time. Most people wouldn't know the word. Simply put, at the time of the Black Beast's arrival, they were the most powerful weapons mankind had at its disposal. But they were also very dangerous.
Right you are, friend. Nuclear weapons were useless, and people started to think it was the end for the human race.
And that was when the 6 heroes appeared.
Hi, Kana. How was Stardew? Or, sorry, let me rephrase that. Hi, Tiny Kana. We're studying. We're learning about the BlazBlue lore so that we can grow up and become excellent vigilantes in the BlazBlue world. Don't ask too many questions. Because, I don't feel like answering. No, I mean, because it'll get very complicated. Just kidding, it's gonna get very complicated no matter what. Go ahead and ask questions at any point.
That's right, Miss Litchi. The 6 heroes, including my humble self, took up arms together near the end of the Dark War.
Are you gonna explain who the 6 heroes are? Or are we
Booby
gonna wait?
Lady is teaching us about BlazBlue.
Yes, Booby Lady is teaching us about BlazBlue, except right now it's the cat person.
So until then, you'd been fighting on your own?
More or less. Ain't common knowledge, but for a little while during the war, the beast went quiet and stopped its rampage. We took it as the calm before the storm, and combined our forces as the 6 heroes. One of us was a right powerful mage and taught the art of sorcery to humanity. Humans took that knowledge and applied it to science, and that's how we got the Ars Magus. You do know the Ars Magus, right, kid?
Yep.
Humans use the Ars Magus
Talkaka
for
is
the
the
first
smartest
time during
being
the
ever.
Dark War.
So true.
That's why these days we call it the First War of Magic.
So the Ars Magus was still young.
Right you are, little lady. The Ars Magus ain't been around long. It was even younger back then. But once it showed up on the battlefield, the Dark War started to change.
Oh, are you quite finished? I'm getting rather tired.
I shall fetch you a blanket, madam. Post haste.
Keep your shirt on. I'm almost done. Once they had the Ars Magus, the humans had the upper hand. The Black Beast didn't stand a chance.
Well, kinda.
When the smoke cleared, we'd won. But the cost had been terrible. By the time the beast finally kicked the bucket, near half the people on Earth were dead.
Yep, so in the Dark War, the Black Beast went on a total rampage, destroying half of the population of the entire Earth, covering the entire thing in Seether, making it almost entirely uninhabitable. If I recall correctly, most of BlazBlue takes the events of BlazBlue take place in what is now Europe, with the rest of the world being basically completely destroyed. So, like, the entire America's gone. Most of Russia, or Asia, Africa, all gone. There's not much left.
Meow? Have?
I'd heard that before, but still. To imagine a single being able to do that much damage.
Well, he's just part of history now. Sadly, the Black Beast wasn't the only critter around that wanted to see humans dead. There were still other humans. Only 10 years after the beast died, war broke out again.
That's why Chinese food exists in this world. Yeah, everybody, what population remained moved to the only inhabitable places, the hierarchical cities. And they brought everything with them.
You're talking about the Ikaruga War, aren't you?
The world had changed after the Dark War. The library had started small, but over the years it grew, till it ran most of the planet. The beast's remains, what we call Seether, were everywhere, and they ain't going away. And that's about all I can tell a kid like you.
Aww.
I reckon you already know the rest.
I got a little sleepy in the middle, but I did my best.
Okay, Bang's gotta show up soon and do the Ikaruga Civil War,
Good
right?
girl.
Miss Rachel seems to have fallen asleep. Oh. Oh my. She was awake a moment ago. I guess she just reached her limit.
Dao did her
I'll
best to
carry
give her a
over to the
gold
cot.
star.
Yeah.
You don't worry yourself, ma'am. I'll take care of her. There you go, kid.
Yubei's rather protective of his genetic clone daughter thing.
Thank you.
Would you mind terribly if we were to wait here until Madam wakes up? She does so dislike being moved whilst asleep.
Oh, don't worry about it. Take your time. I'll make you some tea. I hope you'll like it.
Oh, please don't trouble yourself on my account, madam.
Ah, don't be such a stick in the mud, Helsing. The lady's just trying to do you a kindness, you crusty old bastard.
Well, if you really don't mind, I suppose I could use some tea.
Wouldn't you, Wait, Bang, what the fuck are you doing outside the window? I guess that's hinting about what the next one's gonna be. I think we got 2 left. If this is any indication.
Teach me, Miss Litchi.
Yep, it's Bang.
The sleeping lion and ninja of all ninja, Bang Shishigami was faced with what lesser men would consider an insurmountable obstacle. But fear not. The greater the obstacle, the greater the fire in a man's heart. With the red fire of passion burning in his breast, and the furnace of determination ignited in his eyes, warrior poet and ninja lord Bang Shishigami stood.
Warrior poet.
An image of bravery and power, silhouetted against the sky.
And he's peeping on Tao.
How can I get inside?
Thought Tao Cracker was a villain.
Great
Nah,
idea,
she's
boss.
good.
All sorts of people go to a hospital. It'll be a cinch to gather information.
What are these Ragna posters? Also, the subordinates don't realize he just wants to get in there to look at Litchi.
Hey, boss, if you're going to try and infiltrate a hospital, you should just go in as a patient.
That's an excellent idea, but I've never been sick. I don't even know how to get sick.
Here, I'll cough on you. His arms crossed and head bowed, Bang is deep in thought. His men take the same pose, although they're probably only pretending to be deep in thought.
Ah, of course.
Boss, did you come up with a plan?
Is there a wooden hammer nearby?
A wooden hammer?
At first, his men were confused, but their master's word was law, and they quickly complied. Game audio scuffed again. Ah, of course it is. Hold on a second. I'll fix that real quick. These things, they take time. Waiting for it to pop back up now. Alright, that was easy. Should be fixed now. They bought a wooden hammer from the store.
Good job.
The small ones were sold out, though.
The man held a massive steel hammer with 100 tons written on the side of it. What the fuck?
Whoa! This is a lot bigger than I expected.
That's what she said.
What were you going to use this hammer for?
You haven't figured it out yet.
Bang's men looked at each other, confused.
I can't get sick, but that's okay. You see, it's not just sick people that go to a hospital. You can also go there if you've been injured.
Bang, don't let them hit you with that.
Of course. That's brilliant.
Wow! Powerful and smart. You're awesome, boss!
Arms still crossed, Bang's expression is calm and collected. He seems at peace. He extends his left arm to the man nearest him.
A right hand is a fighter's soul, so I cannot break my right arm. In that case, for the sake of my investigation, and for my lovely Litchi, I will sacrifice my left hand.
That thing's gonna be gone, dude.
Okay. Hold my arm.
Yes, sir.
So, I just need to swing this hammer down on your arm as hard as I can, right?
Yeah. Don't hesitate. Just do it.
Are you sure?
A man never goes back on his word.
Oh, okay then.
Okay.
So many wanted posters. Does he want to marry him?
Yes.
All right. Here I go. 1, 2, 3. That's how I'm gonna count. Okay?
Don't do that!
I'm sorry. Okay, for real this time. 1, 2. Boss, what's wrong? I didn't do anything yet.
That's not it. Oh, my stomach. Oh, the pain. It hurts. I'm gonna die.
Hang in there, boss.
What's wrong? Boss! Boss!
Snake! Snake!
The average man getting a mild cold.
Bang.
If this is a mild cold, I'm gonna go get sick right now.
That voice, my sweet. Is this heaven? Miss Litchi. She's so beautiful.
Oh, Bang. I was always infatuated with you.
What did you say?
What's the matter, darling? Don't you like me?
Of course I do.
I'm so happy. Then don't you think we should, you know, do what married people do? Come on, Bang. I'm waiting.
What married people do? Oh, Miss Litchi, no. I'm not ready yet. If it's possible, I would like to start with a sweet, innocent friendship, and then work up to...
What the fuck?
Oh my God! Miss Litchi, how bold of you. I mean, in broad daylight. I'm overwhelmed. This roughness. Roughness?
Slap. Hi, Tao.
Hey, Scruffy Man, you're finally awake.
Don't scare me like that.
What's wrong, Scruffy Man? You're all red. Are you sick?
My heart is beating like crazy. I feel so faint. I can't believe I had such a vulgar dream about Miss Litchi. And I call myself a ninja.
Boss! Boss! Oh, boss. I'm so glad.
You guys. Is this the hospital?
He met a girl
What
irregardless.
happened to me?
You fainted. We rushed you to the hospital.
What a concise explanation. But why am I here?
Hey, booby lady, Scruffy Man is awake.
Oh, yeah? How is he feeling?
Oh my. Miss Litchi, are we at your clinic?
Yes, we are. It appears you had food poisoning, Mr. Shishigami.
Food poisoning? No way. What kind of a ninja faints from food poisoning?
You shouldn't underestimate food poisoning. People can die from it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wow. You're amazing, Miss Litchi.
Most people would have felt the pain and come to the hospital much sooner than you did.
Oh, really?
You seem to be the kind of person that doesn't feel too much pain, so you have to be extra careful.
I'm sorry. I'll keep that in mind.
Your men told me what you ate, but I was all out of medicine for food poisoning. I had to send my assistant out to get some this morning.
Then how did I survive?
You can thank me for that, kid.
Oh, hey, Jubei. You're still here?
I heard Taukaka was studying here, so I figured I'd mosey on by. Hadn't been here but a minute when some big old sweaty fella showed up out cold. Miss Litchi knew what to do with him right away, but I'll be damned if she wasn't plumb out of the right medicine. And lucky for you, big fella, I'm a bit of a wanderer, so I got something in the way of medicines with me everywhere I go. Turned out, I had the one you was hankering for.
Oh, Jubei, you're just the best.
If Jubei hadn't been here, something very bad could have happened to you.
So if I wasn't here studying, this miracle never would have happened. You should thank me.
Anyway, you're fine now, but you should probably rest here for a while.
Rest? For a while?
Now's your chance, boss.
Wow, boss. Just the way you planned. You're so awesome. You're giving me the shivers.
Yes, this is my my stomach hurts when I get excited.
Okay, Tao. Now that our patient has settled down, let's get back to our lesson.
All right, I want to learn about the Ikaruga War.
What? The Ikaruga War?
Is something the matter?
We're from Ikaruga, ma'am.
And our boss was born and raised in Ikaruga. Ikaruga pride. Not only that, he was in the Ikaruga War himself.
Why did the Ikaruga Civil War start?
Oh, really? Wow.
Miss Litchi is impressed with me?
Well then, would you mind sharing some of your stories with Tao and me?
Of course! I'm Bang Shishigami, the Encyclopedia of Ikaruga. Leave this mission to me.
What started the Ikaruga Civil War?
So what is Ikaruga War anyways? A war is like a big fight, right?
Yes, it is. You do indeed understand war. But to understand the Ikaruga War, you must understand the oppression that came before it.
First time humans took to using the Ars Magus against each other. We fought off the Black Beast with the Ars Magus in the First War of Magic. So after the Ikaruga Civil War, people started calling it the Second War of Magic.
This is too complicated. Scruffy Man, tell me what oppression means.
I like how Bang drew a picture of Litchi with her two big orbs on the on the chalkboard.
Oppression is when the people in power do whatever they want with it.
Oh no! So Scruffy Man and his buddies were mad about that?
Indeed. We toiled under the yoke of the NOL for too long. Something had to be done. In other words, it was time for a war for our independence. We never thought it would drag on as long as it did.
'Twarn't no one that did.
What were you doing back then?
I was working for Lord Tenjo. I was still quite young then.
Lord Tenjo and Boss are both heroes.
When I was just a kid, the boss saved my life. And Lord Tenjo always took good care of me.
Who's this Tenjo?
Huh? Oh, I suppose I should explain. Lord Tenjo. I call him Master sometimes. Indeed, I suppose you could think of him kind of like a mayor.
The Kaka clan has a Tenjo too, then!
Right you are, little lady. If you're like Bang, then the chief of your clan is like his dear old Lord Tenjo.
Okay, I get it now.
All right, moving on. It didn't matter how powerful the NOL got. They were just a bunch of soldiers following orders. Ikaruga had teamwork and friendship. We knew the land we were fighting for, and that gave us the upper hand. At least, that's what we thought.
Whoa, what happened then?
But that was before.
What happened? What happened?
Stay tuned. Your questions will be answered in the next episode.
Oh, answer them now! What was the trigger?
Who could have anticipated this turn of events?
Come on, Scruffy Man, just get on with it.
Oh, and please don't yell in the clinic.
Oh, you guys are so mean! But fine, I'll make it simple. I don't remember how long we'd been fighting, but one fateful day, there was an explosion at the central hierarchical city of Ikaruga.
Hey, I talked about this at the end of the last blazblue stream. Trigger, like the calamity trigger. I bet you thought that was funny. It was pretty funny.
That's a day I ain't never gonna forget. One moment city's there, next moment it ain't.
I don't know what caused it. Lord Tenjo and I were engaged in battle elsewhere, so we were safe. But the destruction of the central city changed everything.
Whoa, this story is getting kinda depressing.
But the Ikaruga Federation refused to give up, and continued to fight against the NOL, as did Lord Tenjo and I. However...
I don't even want to remember.
Who would have thought that such a horrible thing could happen? And the person responsible for that incident?
Okay. I think I understand all about Ikaruga now. Besides, this is way too depressing.
I think this some details that I forgot about the end of the Ikaruga Civil War. I got wrong because I said that the Ikaruga Civil War ended like the same day that Noel was born, which was when the city of Ikaruga was destroyed. But it seems that it actually went on for just a little bit after that point, and that's when Jin did his whole thing where he killed Bang's master and also injured him, and then the war ended.
Oh, if it wasn't for that damn Jin Kisaragi, none of it would have had to happen.
Hey, cheer up, Scruffy Man.
Are you making fun of me?
Anyway, some of the survivors from Ikaruga are living in Kakutsuchi, aren't they?
Oh, I can't believe I let Miss Litchi see such a weak side of me. Yes. Many refugees from Ikaruga have come to Kagutsuchi to regroup and wait for the right time to strike back at the NOL. So, that's it. My tale of heroism and woe. To get revenge for my lost homeland and for Lord Tenjo, I've become a vigilante and vowed to defeat Jin Kisaragi. Were you paying attention?
Yeah, sort of.
Well, that about does it for today's lesson. Thank you, Mr. Shishigami. And thank you, Mr. Shishigami's friends. All right, Tao, time to make meat buns.
Yay! Meat buns! I'll help!
I'll help too. Ow!
Oh, Mr. Shishigami, you really should get some rest. Try not to exert yourself, okay?
Right. Of course, Miss Litchi.
Oh, I forgot. I have to go to a meeting tomorrow, so I'll be out of the clinic.
What?
My assistant Linhua will be taking care of you. If you need anything, just ask her.
No, we're not meeting. I failed.
Are the buns ready?
Okay, I'm coming, Tao.
No! I won't lose!
He lost. Alright, what's the last one about? Epilogue. We're gonna find out what this one's about. I'm trying to think of what else they really need to explain.
Teach me, booby lady!
Not too much, I don't think. This is probably just a recap and final things.
What's wrong, Tao? You look like you've just figured something out.
I think I've gotten a lot smarter over the past couple
And this
of
the story
days.
continuum before getting to a
kinda
shift to the next
scary.
game.
I'm gonna beat you.
That's good. I'm sure your village will be really proud of you. Well, since you're so smart now, Miss Tao Kaka, how about I give you a little quiz on what you've learned?
Oh, I'll ace this.
Bring it on!
Question 1. What is the name of the city we live in? The setting of blazblue.
Almost.
Kanazuchi?
Almost.
No!
Had all that studying been for naught? It appears Taukaka has forgotten everything. Well, there's not really. She's kind of close. She's just not very good at specific words. Like she doesn't know what
Will
to do.
this be on the test?
This will be on the test. How will she ever explain this to the Kaka village elder? Is that it? That the whole thing? So it would seem. That's kind of a lame epilogue. But anyway, that's let me think. Is that explain everything? I could have gone into deeper detail about some things, but pretty damn close, pretty damn accurate. They did a good job. There's still a lot of stuff about all those individual stories that is going to be explained in future games and Teach Me Miss Litchi episodes. Like the 6 heroes, we only learned a little bit about like 4 of them. And I know for a fact that the next game goes over a lot more detail with one of them. It kind of glossed over the fact that the explosion that destroyed the Ikaruga city was the same one that Noelle was born in. In fact, now that I think about it, I don't think this game went over Noelle's birth and upbringing like at all. Covered pretty much everything we need to know about Sector 7 right now. That one was kind of a nothing burger.
She blaze on my blue, till I trigger calamity.
But yeah, it covered basically everything. I think the only thing it didn't really go over is it didn't really explain all the different R's that you can use with Armagus. Because it just basically explained as magical technology and weapons that humanity uses now, that uses Seether as a power source. It doesn't explain much of what they do. So at the beginning of the true ending, we see a little bit of that with Ragna. He uses an Armagus, give him an R's that makes him hard to be detected. It specifically states that okay, yeah, I'll explain drives. This is a good time for it. Hey Thomas. He uses an Armagus that makes him basically invisible to most people. To people who don't have like a powerful enough soul, literally cannot see him. So how do you determine who has a powerful soul? Well, let's pop into training mode for a second. This sounds so fucking weird, but hear me out, okay? And we'll use Rachel because I think she's a good also a good example for this.
So how much does the story shift around in the next game? Does it also have the same sort of story setup, or does it change a bit?
We'll get to that in
So it's like being punched by a stand?
Sort of. We'll get to the next game in a little bit, but basically, yeah, same story structure, but a little bit different. But again, we'll get to it next time. In this game, this is a 4-button fighting game. You have your light attacks, your medium attacks, and your heavy attacks. Pretty simple stuff, right? This game also has a 4th button called a drive. Every character has their own unique drive. In Ragna's case, it's another attack button that uses this black, basically Seether attack. And when he uses this attack, he can lifesteal, right? This is also, it's called Soul Eater, and it's also his canon drive ability. Because not only did we need to find a way to make every arcade mode canon by introducing a time loop, we also had to make certain game mechanics canon, because fuck it, why not? So, Ragnar has a powerful enough soul to have a drive, which his manifests in Soul Eater. Every playable character in this game has a drive. So, every playable character in this game has a powerful soul. And that's why, even though he's running around in Kagutsuchi with this R's that prevents anyone from seeing him, he's still able to get in fights with the main characters because they have drives, which means they have powerful enough souls to be able to see him. Does that make sense at all? Because if we look at... Can I change characters here? I don't think I can. Bummer. But Rachel's drive, if you recall, is Sylphid, which is the ability to manipulate the wind. That's her drive. Almost every character's game mechanic drive is identical to their lore drive, but there are a few exceptions. Like, I believe Carl has an actual drive, but in the gameplay mechanics, his drive is just using his doll. Seems like a lot of effort to justify game mechanics, absolutely, but we love BlazBlue for it. I'm noticing that the game lags on this stage. Because look the flower effects when he moves. So if he's beating up, say, Bang, a weaker soul person, we'll just see Bang being flown around by air. Bang, all of the playable characters have a strong enough soul. People that don't have a weak enough soul are basically like regular humans like you and me. We don't matter in the grand scheme of things. Good times. I think, does that cover everything? I gotta think some more. Let's see, we're gonna learn more about the Dark War in the next couple games, and the 6 heroes. Yeah, I think all things considered, we learned basically everything we need to know about the game and the world in this game. We would see Bang saying ow as he seemingly flies backwards into a wall. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Good question. If I had to guess, I'd say the R's wears off in that instance. Well, I don't know, actually. It never comes up, so it doesn't really matter. Good times. I'm also excited to start playing Continuum Shift because then we can use Continuum Shift Ragna, because I don't think I like Calamity Trigger Ragna much. He's got a lot of moves that don't work like they do in the other games that I'm more familiar with. Like why does his 5D knock the opponent so far away? I mean, I guess good corner carry.
It's okay, Guillotine Gear 1 is kinda rough too.
Yeah, naturally. It's the first game. Naturally, there's some room for improvement. And we'll see that in the next game. So anyway, that's BlazBlue Calamity Trigger. We finished the game finally. And it wasn't confusing at all, was it? You can lie to me, it was very confusing. Although, I think the game does
Congrats on beating the game.
Yeah, congrats on beating the game, but for real this time. Yes, I think the game actually does a decent job of preparing the player to understand what the hell's going on. So it's a good starting point. Anyway, next week we're gonna start Calamity Trigger, which is it's a pretty important one. We're gonna learn a lot more about things that are going on in the world and events and stuff. I know, very descriptive of me, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. Anyway, I gotta finish up this week's highlight video. I'm almost done. I got about like an hour left of time. Probably not even. I gotta wrap that up. And then, let's see. I also gotta get started on filing the BlazBlue Calamity Trigger video. Can't wait to find out that the lore is even more confusing than already established. Oh boy, is it. Actually, I think if you can grasp what's going on in Calamity Trigger, you can probably grasp what's going on in the rest of the series. It's complicated, sure, but not like significantly more so. Anyway, I'll catch you all next time. Tomorrow we'll do something. I don't know yet. Alright, see you around. Bye-bye!
Ah!